Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Jan Sewing Reviews. This is a review day on very fancy wedding outfits and so on. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of an outfit that's coming for slight bits of alteration. This is a ready-made outfit with very heavy, very extremely heavy stonework. So just give you a little bit of a close-up of what this stonework entails. Now, very difficult to amend outfits like this. Okay, so it has work done all around the neckline. Now basically what this needs doing is it needs tightening, and the sleeves need tightening also. Now with tightening this, it can only be tightened a very marginal, and that also we have to do with a zip foot, because the beads run very close to the edge. Now the zip foot will guide itself very close to the edge. The other thing that we need to do is perhaps put in darts at the back. And if you're going to put in darts at the back, then the way to go about that is to measure how far down, and then to pre-mark out and to take off the stones, because otherwise it's virtually impossible to actually stitch this. You will be breaking needles and making holes in the fabric. So we're going to mark this out on roughly where the darts are going to take place. So it's about 11 inches from the top of the shoulder, 11.5 inches. And the distance between, so half of 16 is 8, and then on either side of the 8 we're going to do about 3.5. So the area of the actual dart is this line, and in accordance with this line we're going to have to take these beads off. So it's a slow process of removing these, and one of the ways to move these is to actually, alright, these beads are actually sewn on, so they're not, I was going to say one of the ways to move them is to iron. As they get warm, they would come off a lot easier, but sadly these are stitched on, so you need to slowly and carefully take a picker and pick out so you need to slowly take the picker, and you need to take the, cut it into the threads and take away okay, this picker is no good. I'm going to just take the one off and give you a sort of insight into. Now what I would suggest is, when you take these beads off, if you're buying an outfit like this and if you're taking these beads off, keep them safe, because one, you want to keep them safe for the sake of your outfit, that they may become useful, but you also need to keep these safe. If you can use, to go out and purchase something like this is going to cost you, so really you want to keep these safe so that you can actually, okay, they are glued on, but they're glued on, first of all this is attached on, and then they're glued onto the back of this, so they have like a sitting. Generally I've just seen these Okay, very detailed. Okay, I've in the past I've seen these just glued on, even on very expensive outfits. This is very actually the first time that I've seen these stitched on. So carefully take out inline before you start the sewing process, because wherever this catches your foot you will end up tearing a hole. So this is going to be time consuming. I'm going to slowly take these away and keep these safe as well, because they will come useful later on hopefully.